This morning, I believe we're going to get to Frank now. Is Frank standing by?
He's got 3 things for you to know here as we hit the bottom of the hour.
There
Frank.
he is, our Frank Wiley, keeping us in the know.
Absolutely, guys. Hanging out here on Twitter. In fact, just scrolling through. And this is from Polk Fire Rescue, but really, it's a warning for anybody and everybody out there. I want to read this to you right here, verbatim, right? Because I want you to keep this in mind as people are dealing with power outages and thinking, okay, I'm going to fire up the generator. You have to be mindful of this. I heard you guys allude to this just moments ago. Tragic incidents of carbon monoxide poisoning are starting to emerge. Generators and gas grills should be operated in well-ventilated locations outdoors, away from all doors and windows. And again, never use a generator or gas grill in an attached garage, even with the door open. So you want to heed that warning right there so you can avoid that carbon monoxide poisoning, because they say, again, tragic incidents of carbon monoxide poisoning are starting to emerge. Want you to be mindful of that. Shared by Polk Fire Rescue, but a message for everybody out there as they are waiting for crews to restore power. Number 2 here, as we said, rule of 3s, right, guys? So here's something else to keep in mind as we're telling you to stay home. But if, in fact, you have to get out and about, avoid the standing water. Avoid the wet areas, because you don't know what the problem could be. There could be an electrical issue with down power lines, down trees. Again, you don't know the situation. That is for the crews to assess when they get a chance to get out and about. And number 3 for you, watch your pockets, and we're trying to help you out with that price gouging hotline. That number, 866-9-NO-SCAM. Again, 866-9-NO-SCAM. We'll put all this online for you, too, momentarily. Attorney General Ashley Moody says gas prices should not fluctuate. And here's one more resource for you, a tool for you, if you will. Also, the No Scam reporting app. So go ahead and check that out, download it. Keep watch, because if you're helping yourself, you're likely helping a lot of people out there to avoid the scams. In the midst of this chaos, the last thing we need is yet another problem, guys. But again, heed this warning, Polk Fire Rescue, about avoiding carbon monoxide poisoning.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah,
tragic to hear that.
You don't
this
see
morning.
it as much here as you do in the northern areas too, where they see so much snow. Yeah, so not as accustomed to it in the area, especially those newbies to our area too.
And I know Aaron Parsegian, who's in Polk County, he was working to get some more information specifically on the incidents that Polk Fire Rescue was referencing in that, but not something that we want to hear, and a warning to everybody. To be safe out there, and thank you, Frank, too, for the mentioning the price gouging hotline, because that's still that could still very well be an issue here in the coming days. You mentioned gas prices is one. There are going to be people who take advantage, unfortunately.
Right, as people get out and about too, as stores begin to open their doors. Again, right now it's just a waiting game, and you're asked to just stay off the roads and stay home if you can. Hopefully you prepared well and you have your snacks, you have your water. If you can just stay home today at the bare minimum, that would really help officials. They're trying to get the power back on too, and that's what Sarah Rosario's covering for us. Yeah.